of individually wrapped, multi-flavored chocolate. Every chocolate you eat is individually wrapped and labeled, because I don't know about you, but as a child, when mom or dad got a box of chocolate, my brother and I were kings at taking our finger and poking it in the middle of the chocolate to see what was inside, because you didn't know. And you didn't want to bite into it and put it back in the box. Giannios is renowned since 1910 for really some of the most delicious and gourmet chocolate. We're going to show you in the front here. This is a spread of what's inside of each of your tins, 6 pounds, where each one of them are individually labeled. I want to take a moment to go through the tins so you know which ones are which, and that way you can order as we're discussing it with Adina, who is our representative for Giannios. Starting right in front of me, this is the holiday tin, right? Holiday look, it's all things Christmas. Peace and ornaments and joy and red and green and gold. And then, of course, it's got the Giannios logo on top on that champagne cover lid. Next, we have the platinum. And the platinum is just great if you don't want to have a holiday represented. Maybe somebody's birthday is coming up, or for Hanukkah, that would be great. The other one is snowflake, and the snowflake is blue and platinum, so it would also be nice for either Hanukkah or Christmas. And last but not least, we have the champagne, which is Giannios traditional, and it's in the very far right corner, and it's golden. Please welcome Adina Michio again, who's here with the Giannios 6 pounds of chocolate. By the way, customer pick on HSN.com.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna make you a little hot chocolate.
I am gonna go jogging.
By the way,
for a
no,
week.
let it sit there, because that Giannios chocolate's gonna melt.
I'm
in
not
that
going
hot
anywhere.
chocolate.
Although my legs want to keep moving. Okay.
But I'm gonna show you, Bill, and you're gonna hold. You could be my Vanna White. And I'm going to show everyone what 6 pounds of Giannios chocolate looks like. Because we're not talking about 10 pieces, 20 pieces, 30 pieces, 40, 50, 60. How about 150?
Is the bowl big enough?
And these are huge bowls. This is not a small bowl. Premium pieces of chocolate in, ready for this? 14 flavors. I will tell you this, true story before I say anything else. I was here a year ago to date, December 4th, actually, of last year. December 5th, Giannios called me up and said, Adina, we're a small company, we hand make chocolate, we can't make any more chocolate. True story, as I'm standing here.
You mean during the holidays?
It was December 5th. And if you're out there, you know it. That was it. December 5th. There was no more Giannios.
You were kidding me.
Christmas
You must
came,
have had a nervous breakdown.
A little bit. Okay, but why I'm saying that is small company. When we tell you small, hand-making chocolate, quality is their #1 ingredient. There are 14 delicious flavors of chocolate, and I want you to understand each one comes with that family recipe with the Giannios name.
It's Mr. and Mrs. Giannios.
We are talking about a 100-year-old family tradition. This has become the biggest customer pick that I've seen in the food department since I've been here for 13 years. So let's go through every variety, because as Bill said, what's probably the best part is that there is no more finger poking. There is no more eating a piece of chocolate and then saying, I really wasn't in the mood for that. They are labeled, each and every one. So now we're going to go through it. Double dark silk. If you are a chocolate purist and you love double dark chocolate, we've got that here. And look at how pretty each and every hand piece is. How about peanut clusters? Bill, I know you love peanut clusters, and I know, that you remember the Mr. Bar.
Okay.
Try that.
Peanut clusters.
Look at that.
Wait a minute. And
the sea salt caramel.
English toffee.
Oh, yeah,
English
that's my
toffee.
favorite.
These are my 2 favorite in the whole box, but you can't have a bad one. I'm just going to tell you, though, if you want this Giannios 6 pound special, we're offering it on 3 flex payments today for just over $16. What's nice is for the holidays, you can keep this in a big bowl on the coffee table. Whenever friends or family or guests come over, you're not having to go back and forth and back and forth. And you get an extra flex payment if you apply for the HSN card today. All you have to do is call 1-800-695-1418. Another good thing is if you don't have the HSN card, they'll give you $20 off of this first purchase, which would make the order only $29.95 and 3 flex payments and a customer pick on hsn.com.
So here we are looking at the sea salt caramel. That is the thickest milk chocolate that has a mahogany-like color in caramel because it's made with that family recipe of butter and cream and everything that you want to enjoy. You are enjoying that sea salt caramel. That's one of your 14 flavors. We're going to keep going. How about peppermint patties? If you love, I'm going to jump in front.
Okay, go ahead.
If you love peppermint patties.
You said that with such passion.
Because it's one of my favorites.
Oh, is it?
Snowy white, creamy peppermint patties. Dark chocolate with pure peppermint in your peppermint patties. French mint is next to it, which, you know, you were talking about that mint cookie, that mint candy. That's what you love. But, Bill, I'm going to show everyone a dark chocolate marshmallow. Now, keep in mind, you're getting 6 pounds of chocolate. This is one of the pieces.
Look
at the
crazy.
Size of this piece.
I'll tell you why I like
Hold
this.
on, I have to show you this.
Go ahead, you can do it. Look at
Ready?
this. Look at this marshmallow. It's like a gargantuan.
And guess what? They don't just make their own chocolate at Giannios. They make their own marshmallows.
Homemade?
Homemade marshmallows.
How do you even make a marshmallow?
I know, I don't know either. But look.
Yeah, I guess you need an air compressor and lots of sugar.
Right? I mean, like, let's also be honest. When you were a kid, you liked marshmallows. This is the grown-up version. You love it. It is so good. It doesn't stick. It's delicious. And one of you, you're looking at this and saying, but Adina, I like milk chocolate. Oh, don't worry. Milk chocolate marshmallows. They're in here. Again, one of your 14 flavors.
I want to remind you that you're going to get these home on 3 flex payments for only $16.65. This is what 6 pounds of gourmet chocolate look like. Are you watching this? I mean, you'll fill the bowl and you'll have plenty of room left over. You know why I like this tin? You can also not only keep from people poking their fingers in it, but you can also take handfuls and you can either throw them into stockings.
Oh, look, we did it.
Oh, did we do it?
Yeah.
Okay, the other thing you can do is if you want to make separate gifts, you can buy really, oh, well, here you go. Like, you know, get some of that holiday knitting or cellophane bags, and you can just make like little treats that you can give with cards for people, these little boxes.
I mean, think about this.
Well, you thought of it all.
Do you, well, because look, you know, here's the reality.
People love things like this, don't you think?
Absolutely. It's 6 pounds of chocolate. If you made half-pound bags, you're making a dozen. Imagine if you made quarter-pound bags, or, you know, even just a couple of pieces. How many people are you giving a special, cute little gift with? Or maybe, and then a gift card
with the little $8,
chocolate?
what is it, $7 a pound?
And that is crazy.
No, think about this, because if you take 6 pounds and divide it into 50, that's what it's going to cost you per gift if you want to give a pound of chocolate per person. And I want you to know, we've already got an update for you. Okay, which one Doug was going to sell? Okay, Snowflake, which is the blue and silver, fewer than 500? 900, fewer than 900. Okay, this is
the season.
You know what? It's because it's nice and icy and cold, and yet it doesn't say only Christmas.
Oh, you know,
Christmas
here,
or
you know what I'm
Hanukkah.
going to show you here? Sorry. You know what I want to show you? It's an ombre effect tin. So it goes from light to dark with those snowflakes. This is really, I think, a quintessential Hanukkah gift or a corporate gift if you don't know what they celebrate. A doctor's office where they need individually wrapped.
Sure.
A nursing home where you need individually wrapped. A nurse's station. Like my grandmother is in a nursing home. How many nurses take care of my grandmother?
Just for
it's not
housewarming.
one nurse.
Right?
So, spectacular. Or
housewarming.
Your home and your friends and family gathered around your sofa finding their favorite chocolates.
Listen to the flavors you're going to receive in each 6 pound tin. French mint, peanut cluster, pretzel clouds, marshmallow. You get the pecan snapper, one of my favorite.
Oof.
You get the peanut butter. You get peppermint patties, cherry, dark raspberry. In your life, you've never had English toffee till you've tried Giannios English toffee. Double dark silk. Haystack, which is coconut and the most buttery milk chocolate. It melts in your mouth. It's like dripping out of your mouth at the end of the session because eating it is an experience. Dark marshmallow, caramel with sea salt. That is, everything's included in a 6 pound tin. Look at that.
And this is your pecan snapper. So if you love turtles, you love chocolate and creamy caramel, you want that. How about the cherry, Bill? Milk chocolate with cherry, But again, this is
Ooh,
a
look at that.
beautiful cherry.
That's an explosion
Look at that.
of cherry cream.
And this is what I love about it. It's all about the thick Giannios milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Look at that. And then, now what happens, Bill, if you like raspberry, but not red raspberry, how about a black
it's funny,
raspberry?
I went on the forum and I was reading customer comments about Adina pulling chocolate apart and, you know, when the hosts are talking with their mouth full. Do you know how, I'm going to challenge you at home for a minute. Do you know how hard it is to do this show and not open your mouth and put something in it?
It's true.
Do you know how hard it is for Adina to really tell you what's inside without breaking it apart and showing you? Because you know what? HSN is like the most important thing is transparency. It's you being with us and us being in your living room. If you don't know what we're doing and we don't know what you're doing, how can you make a purchase? 880 customers have ordered. It's our showstopper. This conceivably could sell out in this hour and will not be back till next year. I want you to know the next time that it's even planned is when Connie and I bring it back in a different configuration completely. It's not going to be a 6-pound tin. It's going to be something different for our Valentine's show in February. Because Connie and I have already begun
And do
doing...
you notice something with Giannios? There's no auto ship. And that's because...
Is it that hard to do?
The value and the quality of this chocolate is, it's actually impossible for Giannios to do that. So what you are receiving is 6 pounds of chocolate. So to Bill's point, what are we talking about? $8 a pound for premium chocolate? Do you know that drugstore chocolate costs more than $8? And while you're doing that, I'm going to hop in the front over here, Bill, because I want to show you. I'm not done, by the way. There's 14 flavors. I even told my buyers when they were going over this, I said, well, if you'd like me to finish in less than 20 minutes, you got to take out some of the chocolate.
Well, you know, let's go through the tins very quickly, and you can do it
Sure.
this time. So, because you worked with Giannios to pick these all out. So this one is the holiday, right?
Yes, this is your holiday, and it is just all about holiday, peace and joy. How about the platinum? We actually did this for Bill for his anniversary, and it is a beautiful silver platinum. And then you have the very limited, and I'm going to tell you, and I know it firsthand, the snowflake is not coming back. The snowflake, that ombre effect, you guys love it.
I love that.
It is closed. After this, we're done with it.
Next year?
This is it. Well, next year maybe, but this is it for the rest of the year.
Okay, so listen.
And then we have the signature at the other end, which I love, is a beautiful, like, rose gold.
It's like, yeah,
right?
Plum or rose
gold.
Okay, I keep putting these back.
Keep putting them back because, you know what, I'm glad that Bill's doing that because I want you to understand something.
It's like a lot of chocolate.
It's
This is
150
silly.
pieces.
Okay, there's 750 snowflake left, 900 signature, and then the anniversary, there's 900. And the holiday, how many holiday? The holiday is the one in the front. We have plenty of those. We bought those double because we wanted to because we knew that you'd like those. If you have ordered Giannios,
are you still going?
I'm still like a crane. Honestly, you can't buy this in the grocery store. They're all hand wrapped. Every one that I love is labeled. Look, Adina's holding one. The name is right there on the front, so it says caramel. See?
Yeah, here. No, hold on.
Right there, sea
now
salt
see
caramel.
that? And now let's do it, Bill. Hold on. Let's show them what the sea salt caramel looks like.
Okay.
Let's
This
show
is the sea salt
This is just
caramel.
one of the 150 pieces, the one of the 6 pounds. And finding your favorite is going to be the best part because one thing I'm going to tell you that Giannios does and does right, once you find your favorite, what's the worst thing that can happen? You go back into the tin and you find out you had the only piece.
No, I know. And you know,
at Giannios,
yeah,
it's equal amounts of every flavor.
So it's
just under
Steven.
a half a pound of the dark chocolate marshmallows, just under a half a pound of your peanut clusters, just under a half a pound of your milk chocolate marshmallows. You pick your favorite. Your pretzel clouds are there, the white chocolate pretzel clouds. You've got that pretzel, you've got white chocolate. That's the way to do it.
You know what? I want to say one more thing before we end this presentation, which won't be for another 5 or 6 minutes, because we want to make sure we cover the chocolate, the tins. We want to hear your testimonials. I know you've tried Giannios if you are a sweet lover and you shop with HSN. If you've never seen it before, you may not have. There is something to be said for a quality chocolate that comes in a variety where there's an equal amount, but there's a substantial amount, especially at the holidays when you always want to treat people. Whether you want to build stockings, I don't know how many of you do it. When I was growing up, my very best friend, his name is Paul, had me come to his parents' house with his sister and their family and their aunts and uncles, because my parents would travel every year at the holidays, and I was always working because it's retail, and in retail we work every holiday. I learned the whole custom of the stocking and what it meant to shove candy and surprises in it. Stocking stuffers, the best because they're individually wrapped. You can separate, you can use it for great quality, delicious gourmet filler around the other things inside of the stocking. Already $1,280 this hour alone. As I said, with the number of people shopping who are ordering more than one, because remember, it's on 3 flex payments and the shipping is reduced to $6.95. You can't ship 6 pounds of anything for $6.95.
Now show them what 6 pounds. And by the way, hold on, before we start.
This is the holiday tin.
Look at the size of this bowl. This is not an itsy bitsy bowl, right?
You know what I'm going to do? Look, and then you do get,
you get the map.
You get the legend or the map of what's there, and then it has the calorie count, which, like, you're going to really pay attention to that. This is where you forget about calories.
No,
I mean,
but this is where you
chocolate,
find your favorite.
You
could sit here and
instead of
say,
your stomach examined, your head examined.
I feel like having a haystack. What is a haystack? Freshly shredded coconut mixed with rich, pure milk chocolate. How about Bill's English toffee? A crunchy, buttery toffee with freshly roasted almonds. By the way, Giannios makes their own English toffee, so I want you to look inside one of their pieces of English toffee. You can see that buttery, crunchy almond toffee, that thick milk chocolate, and what makes it so great, Bill? They're perfectly sized bars.
Okay, it was one of my favorite. The toffee is my favorite in the box. As a matter of fact, I want to talk to Giannios.
To make separately. Yeah.
I want to do like a gift package for a special event of like 6 pounds of toffee.
Guess what else I forgot?
Hold on. They're going to kill me. They're going to kill me at Giannios.
How about peanut butter?
Maybe we'll do all the nutties, like the nutty and the peanut butter and the toffee as a special.
Look at this peanut butter.
No, I know.
Look at the...
You're telling me.
Ready for this, though?
Like Giannios
makes their own peanut butter. They make every ingredient from the inside out, whether it's the caramel, whether it's the creams, whether it's their marshmallows. Did you have your hot chocolate? Take a sip of that now.
No, because if I have any more chocolate, I don't know.
Take a sip of that.
All right.
We've taken dark chocolate marshmallow and put it on top of hot chocolate. And is that to live for, Bill? Oh, it's so good.
I'll see you right around the corner. Callie's going to tell you what's coming up.